You may be sitting at home thinking to yourself, what can I print this month? I've run out of everything. I've printed everything that I can find. No need to worry, because today we're going to talk about 10 of the most downloaded 3D prints of August. Let's get started. First, let's start out with this modern Japandi toothbrush stand. This thing looks amazing. I always have my toothbrush here and my husband has his toothbrush over there. And I love that this is not just a regular toothbrush stand. We have electric toothbrushes, so this holds fat electric toothbrushes. And that's amazing. I haven't found anything like that. So not only does it have a perfect place for my husband and I to both have our electric toothbrushes on, but also a place for the toothpaste. There's been times where I set my toothbrush down. More often than not, I set my husband's toothbrush down because I was cleaning and then it falls into disgustingness. So I love that it has a perfect place for it to stand on its own and it's being held. And there's no risk of it falling over and touching nasty crap that you don't want to be going into your mouth. I love it because it keeps my bathroom clean and tidy. I'm the type of clean that likes to see where the things are, and it needs to have a permanent place. So no longer are we putting our toothbrushes wherever it will go that it won't fall over. It has this perfect little home and I love it. I also love the design of this one. It's super modern, Japandi even, one would say. I didn't even know what that was, but like I really like it. It's super sleek. This printed out in 2 plates was about 150 grams of filament, and it took about 8.5 hours. And along the same lines of being sleek and modern, I also printed this Wave Parametric device stand. I love that it's parametric, so you could adjust it to fit exactly your needs. And of course, I didn't measure before I printed. Don't know why I do that to myself. So my Kindle with its case on didn't fully fit in there, but everything else works perfectly. And if I tug it in a little bit, it works fine. And that's not a diss to them at all. It's parametric, so I could have made it exactly the size that I needed. And I just failed to do that. But it is beautiful. It's keeping my devices a little more clean. I used to just throw everything on my nightstand because that's the place where I put my Kindle Scribe, books, notebooks, my phone, and it just gets a little out of hand. And even though I'm not the cleanest person in the world, I do hate clutter, and clutter messes with my head. So printing this device stand was exactly what I needed. I'm able to put my devices there, but without it looking cluttered. And this could work for books or magazines, or my sister was mentioning using it just as a divider of sorts, like where, you know, those old school dividers that you would put on your desk for like folders and such. You could even use it for that and put it on your desk. This printed in 1 plate, took about 3.5 hours, and was about 189 grams of filament. The next thing that I saw that was being downloaded a lot in August was this photo frame. Look at how cute my husband and I are. We were so young. Yeah, I just thought it was really cool. We could 3D print photo frames, and it doesn't really match with everything else that I have going on. That's my fault. I picked gray. I thought gray would go along well, but maybe I should have picked like a teal or a white. But I get tired of printing only in black and white. So yeah, I love that we can even print photo frames and decorations for our house, and that makes my heart flutter because then I'm not spending money. Well, I'm still spending money, but in a way smaller amount because I'm printing it myself using less filament. Speaking of, that printed in 2 plates took about 5.6 hours and was about 134 grams of filament. And sure, you could go to Dollar Tree and buy a cheap frame and maybe it'll take you less than 5.6 hours, but it's cute and it's unique and you can have it around your house. And you can say, hey, I made that. You may not have designed it, but you did make it, technically. Usually when I'm looking for the most downloaded prints, I'm also trying to find what is functional and helpful for my house. And I'm always having issues with my kitchen sink. There's always some problem that I'm encountering. This time it was that when I'm using my soap dispenser, I leak water all over that ledge in the back, and then it puddles up and it has nowhere to go and it gets disgusting. So I printed this self-draining sink caddy that holds your soap and any other sponges that you may use. I still use my Scrub Daddy holder, but I also use these Skull, the Swedish type of sponges that aren't really sponges. They're just like cleaning devices that are abrasive. Anyway, I printed that self-draining sink caddy to hold the soap and that sponge so that it'll drain and not make a stupid puddle in the back of the, you know, in that ledge of the sink. This print also came with cutlery holder, but my cutlery holder for drying is sufficient enough, so I didn't feel the need to print that. This printed in 3 plates, took about 7.5 hours, and was about 189 grams of filament. The next thing that I saw that was super popular and I was super interested in it is the Prime Gear beverage carrier. Prime Gear is a brand of a YouTuber named Peter Lindgren. It's actually been amazing to watch his YouTuber journey. We've been watching him for quite a while now. So seeing his brand and seeing him make things for the 3D printer when he started out with like doing camera reviews and now flowing into this maker world, it's so cool to see. It lets me dream about all the possibilities. But anyway, this drink carrier is super cool. I use it to hold all my sparkling waters whenever I'm going like outside, because I don't really go many places, but it's really cool. And I need to get the cooler for it so I could hold it, but I don't really go through that many sparkling waters. It's just really cool. I love that this folds down. I love that it has a spot to put a cooler in. I love that it has a spot to put a cooler in, and it keeps everything nice and snug. I probably shouldn't open those. But yeah, you could use those for going to like an outdoor outing, going for a picnic, going to the beach. It's a great solution and it's very sturdy. I printed it in PETG. It took about 3 plates, took about 567 grams of filament and about 20 hours. But it's an amazing device. But it definitely looks sturdy and like it'll last a while. Shout out to Peter Lindgren. The next thing I saw that I absolutely needed to print was an Owala nameplate. Let me show you. I thought it was super handy, but I didn't read, another problem that I have, that you need some sort of double-sided tape for it to stick there. Obviously, I should have recognized that or realized that. What else is it gonna stick to? There's no real like clinging mechanisms. So it does kind of fall out like that. But all you need is some double-sided tape and it'll last a while. Maybe like a waterproof or a water resistant type of double-sided tape. But it's pretty cool. Now you can't get your water bottle mixed up. Don't make fun of my stickers. Yes, I like Grogu. That was a super fast and easy print. It literally took me only 4 grams in about 17 minutes. So yeah, if you have an Owala and if you have friends that have Owalas, having this name tag is super helpful. Next, I printed a spray bottle holder. I have this whole linen closet where I keep most of my cleaning supplies, and sometimes they just get lost in the sauce. Do you know what I mean? So I thought this would be a great little addition, and I wanted to test it out to see if I can organize my spray bottles a little better. Saying this out loud is making me feel and sound ridiculous, but it's who I am. Because it's holding so much weight, I decided to print this one in PETG. This 1 plate took about 36 grams of filament in about 1.4 hours. I went ahead and put the spray bottle holder on the door of that same linen closet. I figured if I have easy access by just opening the door and grabbing whatever liquids I need instead of using my whole cleaning cart, that's the best solution. So I just used some wood screws and screwed it onto the door. Next, I kept seeing this one pop up and was super confused about it, but it's this Mosquito itch relief. I actually got bit a lot yesterday and I should have maybe recorded some of it, but I was using it on my legs because I kept getting bit by mosquitoes and it actually worked really, really well. At first I was like itching and itching and itching, but then I used this. It really did bring relief to the itch. This literally took about 1 gram in about 36 minutes. Super helpful, but it definitely gets lost. It has a little hole so you could put a little string or tie it around somewhere where you're gonna have it if you're gonna be outside. Great time for a matcha break. I tend to wear a lot of rings, and going to the gym, working out, if I'm ever lifting, these get so annoying and I don't want them to get scratched up. So I found this. First of all, look how cute it is. Second of all, it's perfect for my most problematic rings, if I could take it off. like my wedding ring and my aura ring. Look how perfect. So yeah, if you're ever working out, you can just put it right in your pocket and no need to worry about anybody taking it. I don't have to worry about it too much because I don't go to the gym. I have a little home gym setup, but it's still nice to be able to just put them away, not lose them, and put them in my pocket. And last, I have a friend who wants a pothos plant so badly. And if you can see, I've been trying to propagate them, right? I have not just a pothos, but a different kind that I don't know. Anyway, I've been growing that out for her and I needed a pot for it. I thought this one was super cool because it has a little floating mechanism that when you put in water, it's floating. Once you see that that little stick is down to the bottom, then it needs water. It's called a Japandi fluted smart pot. This printed in 2 plates, took about 9 hours, and was 168 grams of filament. That's a great starter pot for like a beginner in the plant world. She's not a beginner plant mom at all, but I'm really excited about that one. So yeah, let me know what 3D prints in August you needed to print. One of my favorite things about 3D printing and 3D printing world is sharing ideas and being able to talk through these things with one another. So as you're finding these 3D prints for August, July, what's most downloaded, and you're continuing to print things, make sure to print the functional things and continue to make your home your own.